Hello everyone, and welcome to the show. It's November 5th, a wonderful Wednesday, and today I'm super excited to introduce a trending article from the archive. It's a little bit of a touchy deep dive, but it's about something we all use every single day, our phone's location services. So let's get into it. The title is, I'm a bit of a mouthful, Coordinated Position Falsification Attacks and Countermeasures for Location-Based Services. And the curl is tolan//abs/2510.27346 phone. Meh, it's long. So have you ever used Google Maps to get around? Or called Uber, or maybe played Pokémon GO? Of course you have. These are all called location-based services, or POWs for short. They're super useful, right? But what if I told you that someone could easily trick your phone into thinking it's somewhere it's not? That's the huge problem this paper is talking about. It's not just some high-tech spy movie stuff either. The researchers show that these attacks can be done for less than $50. Crazy, right? They talk about these real-world scams, like the ghost driver scam on ride-sharing apps. A malicious driver could fake their GPS location to make it look like they picked you up and completed the trip, all while they're actually somewhere else. You get charged for it, so not cool. Or in a game like Pokémon GO, someone could spoof their location to catch rare Pokémon without ever leaving their couch. That's totally cheating. But it gets even scarier. The paper introduces something called a coordinated attack. This is where the bad guys don't just fake your GPS. They fake everything at once. They can jam the real satellite signals and then broadcast fake Wi-Fi signals from a portable router and even reroute your internet traffic through a server in a different location. So your phone is completely convinced it's miles away from where you actually are. This could trick even high security apps like mobile banking apps that use your location to verify payments. Yikes. So how do we fight back against these sneaky location lies? That's where this paper's awesome solution comes in. The researchers came up with a new defense system, but it works on a regular smartphone with no special hardware. Think of it like this. Imagine you're lost and you ask one person for directions. They could be lying to you, right? But what if you ask like 5 different people and 4 of them point in the same direction, but one person points the complete opposite way? You probably trust the group of 4 and ignore the one weirdo, right? That's exactly what this new method does. It's an extension of a system called RAIN, which stands for Receiver Autonomous Integrity Monitoring. Basically, it's a super smart double watching system. Instead of just trusting the GPS signal, it gathers all the location info it can get. It looks at the signals from GPS satellites, Wi-Fi access points, cellular towers, and even your phone's own motion sensors, like the accelerometer that knows when you're moving. The system takes all this information and creates a bunch of tiny, temporary position estimates. It's like making a bunch of money maps from different combinations of signals. Then it must curiosity if a coordinated attack is happening. The fake GPS and fake Wi-Fi signals will create a position estimate that's way different from the one suggested by, say, the real cellular towers or your phone's movement patterns. The system sees this huge inconsistency and goes, huh, something's not right here. It can then flag the suspicious signals as being manipulated, and even try to calculate your real position, using only the signals it trusts. The paper shows this method is super effective, improving detection accuracy by up to 62% compared to other methods. This technology is so important for our everyday lives. It means we can trust our ride-sharing apps more. It makes low-sufficient days fairer for everyone. And it adds a crucial layer of security to things like banking and ATM. It's all about making our digital world safer and more reliable. Now, speaking of making our digital world secure, this paper focuses on location. But there's another huge piece to the puzzle, and that's orthography. It's like a secret code that detects our data from prying eyes. It's used in so many places we don't even think about it. For example, when you see that little padlock icon in your browser, while you're online shopping or checking your bank account. That's orthography in action. It's called cellular tiles, and it creates a secure, encrypted connection so no one can steal your passwords or credit card numbers. That's one. Another one is data encryption. If you've ever encrypted a file on your computer or used a messaging app with end-to-end encryption, using your orthography to scramble the data, so only you and the intended recipient can read it. And a third example is digital signatures. These are like a digital version of a handwritten signature, but way more secure. They use orthography to prove that a document really came from a specific person, and that it hasn't been tampered with. And of course, there's blockchain technology, which is the foundation for things like Bitcoin. Uses super complex cryptography to create a secure and transparent ledger that's almost impossible to cheat. So cool. So yeah, from securing our location to encrypting our messages, there are so many amazing technologies working behind the scenes to keep us safe. And this paper is a fantastic step forward in the fight against location spoofing. That's all the time we have for today. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.